stories show transformation. So the key thing about stories is that, just like in an improv scene, we need to show how we left people better off. So I want to talk about these different elements of a story. And everybody familiar with Joseph Campbell and the work that he did? So Joseph Campbell, A Man with 1,000 Faces, and Hero's Journey, and all these different things. So Hero's Journey is a very well-known archetype, and it's said that every civilization around the globe has these stories. And I don't care who you are, if you're in Papua New Guinea or if you're in a remote Canadian village, every civilization on Earth has these stories. They're universal archetypes. So I want to talk about these different elements of a story because they matter. So let's talk about a few things here. Hopefully everybody can see. If you can't, let me know. Got kind of cut off there. So let's talk about it. Much like a movie, any great story has a hero. A hero is your protagonist. And in this case, it'd be maybe one of your end clients. Somebody comes to you, they have a struggle, financial struggle. That's the hero of the story. And when you make your client the hero of the story, you make yourself the hero of the story by helping that client be successful. You make United Way the hero. Right? They're a sub-hero. So your client is your hero. The challenge is kind of like your villain. The economy has been a villain in the last few years. Who was the villain in Silicon Valley? Well, in the United States, it was the economy, right? It was a very powerful villain that hurt a lot of people. A lot of people were hurt, right, by the downturn that we all experienced since 2008. The solution, well, you provide services. You provide a number of solutions. Through your 2-in-1 services, through your partner agencies, through the grants and support and the way that you funnel money to different agencies, you provide a lot of solutions. The outcome, this is your lowercase t. You get somebody, back on their feet, you give them coaching, right? But this is the big universal truth. How did you leave them transformed? Because of your services, these people's lives have been forever changed. How? And that's a really important thing. A story doesn't settle here. A story goes that one layer deep of how their lives have been transformed.